The 90-Day Fiancé franchise has featured many dramatic and problematic relationships, which have led viewers to throw shade at various cast members. Sometimes, both halves of a couple are problematic, but often one person in the relationship is called out for acting worse than their partner. Fans have criticized a number of cast members for trying to conceal their bad behavior through passive-aggressive conduct. Many 90-Day Fiancé cast members have been dragged for being flat-out aggressive, including the fiery cast members Larissa Lima and Anfisa Arkhipchenko. Both have been blasted for allegedly being abusive to their exes. Others, such as Jeffrey Paschal, have troubling criminal records. However, passive-aggressive cast members are also known to annoy viewers, as they use manipulation to get to other people. Passive-aggressive people often come across as calm and unbothered. However, they subtly demonstrate anger and deception through their words and actions. While aggressive people can be called out for their obvious displays of bad behavior, passive-aggressive people often try to conceal their attitudes by putting up passive fronts. However, it's safe to say that viewers are often able to see through them. 90DF viewers recognize the controversial cast members. A lot of these reality stars fail to conceal their aggression. Trish and Mike Youngquist. Mother and son duo Trish and Mike Youngquist have been blasted by viewers for their passive-aggressive behavior towards Mike's wife Natalie Morditseva. Rather than be outwardly aggressive, Trish consistently found ways to get under Natalie's skin. Examples include taking the devout vegetarian to a butcher and the infamous "hooker gate", which had fans questioning if Trish called Natalie a hooker or a cooker. Mike backed Trish in the microaggressions, which consistently wore Natalie down and undermined her confidence and happiness. Viewers disliked Mike and Trish's mind games, which appeared to include gaslighting. 90DF's Natalie has since split from Mike and is seeking love on 90-Day: The Single Life. Evelyn Cormier. Evelyn Cormier from Season 4 might be remembered more for her American Idol stint than her relationship with David Vasquez-Zermeño. However, many fans who do remember Evelyn believe she's overwhelmingly unlikable. Evelyn specialized in microaggression. The young American came from a wealthy family and frequently injected condescending and elitist comments into her speech. At one point, audiences were stunned when Evelyn berated her friend for not being in love like she was. Though Evelyn appeared nice on the surface, she frequently uttered rude comments and subtly put the people around her down. Some franchise fans consider Evelyn a 90-Day Fiancé villain. Jesse Meester. On the other hand, Jesse Meester is an overt example of a franchise villain. Jesse appeared alongside Darcy Silva on 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Darcy, who is noted for her insecurity, experienced plenty of mental distress due to her younger boyfriend. Jesse found many low-key ways to make Darcy feel bad and trigger her insecurities. Jess's communication skills frustrated viewers. Rather than directly ask for things, he would simply throw out demands disguised as suggestions. Unfortunately, Darcy's next relationship with Tom Brooks was full of more of the same bad behavior. Asuelu Palaa. Asuelu Pala'a has earned a mixed reception from 90 Day Fiancé fans due to his relationship with his well-liked wife, Kalani Fagata. Many viewers have criticized 90DF's Asuelu for his immaturity, as Asuelu often comes across as a third toddler that Kalani has to deal with. Asuelu had one of the most passive-aggressive scenes in the franchise. He gifted Kalani a baby blanket for Christmas in front of the extended family, after Kalani had made it clear she didn't want to have more children. Rather than communicate with Kalani like an adult, Asuelu relies on passive-aggressive tactics to influence Kalani and push his own agenda. Tiffany Franco-Smith. Tiffany Franco-Smith excels at always putting her husband down while maintaining a passive front so that she can play the victim. Tiffany's estranged husband Ronald Smith may not be a great catch. However, Tiffany chose to have a baby with him and name him as the father of her son. That didn't stop Tiffany from subtly putting 90DF's Ronald down the entire time they were together. Tiffany constantly berated her husband and questioned his ability to do anything right on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Tiffany also blasted Ronald behind his back. She continuously brought up his checkered past. Furthermore, Tiffany shared private messages from Ronald on social media. She did this to call him out while artfully concealing her own bad behavior. Stephen Friend. Stephen Friend from Season 6 straddles the fine line between passive-aggressive and just plain aggressive behavior. Stephen's partner Olga Koshumbatova has been generally well received by franchise fans due to her portrayal on the show. Despite a heartbreaking childhood, Olga demonstrated a kind nature that was the exact opposite of Stephen's personality. Stephen from 90DF was angry and rude and found passive-aggressive ways to belittle Olga. The American was infamously jealous of the attention Olga gave to their newborn son. Rather than take accountability for his behavior, Stephen blamed his actions on a bad childhood. However, many 90 Day Fiancé fans didn't accept Stephen's excuses for his attitude. Betty Gibbs. When it came to being a monster mother-in-law, Betty Gibbs came in strong as Debbie Johnson too. 0. Betty excelled at subtle aggression when it came to her treatment of her son Brandon Gibbs's partner, Julia Trubkina. Betty was visibly jealous of Julia's arrival, as she feared having less time with her son. To try to drive a wedge between Brandon and Julia, Betty had Julia abide by ridiculous rules. She also intruded on their relationship by being overly involved in the couple's birth control choices. Julia from 90DF continued her conflicts with Betty on Happily Ever After. Betty and her husband Ron were accused of trying to manipulate Brandon into turning on Julia. 90 Day Fiancé fans agree that Betty isn't the ideal mother-in-law.